What is going on, everybody? Gaming Magic 13 here, and welcome back to some more new Super Mario Bros. U, where in the last episode we tackled the second half of Layer... Nope, don't go back there, Mario. We tackled the second half of Layer Cake Desert, and in this episode we are going to be tackling the... for the first half, I was going to say the third half, because that makes sense, the third half. The first half of World 3, Sparkling Waters, which is interesting because in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the third world was the Snow World, or the Frozen World. But in this game, they actually list Sparkling Waters as what comes chronologically next after Frosted Glacier, which, I don't know why. I don't know why they decided to do a switcheroo. It's not that big of a deal, because you could, if you want to, do Frosted Glaciers first. But I'm doing it in the order that the game presented to you. So, without further ado, let's dive straight into Sparkling Waters -1, Water Spout Beach. Sorry about the little cut there, guys, but I just had to take the time off to quickly respond to someone who commented on one of my FNAF World videos, saying there are two sides to the FNAF community, people like MapPad Markiplier and people like this kid, or maybe it was the reverse of that, which I don't take offense to stuff like that, because first of all, I know that the quality, first of all, first star coins right here, the quality of stuff that MapPad Markiplier produces is well below the stuff that I produce. I think I produce quality content, but the stuff they produce is it goes far beyond the effort that goes into my videos. Man, maybe not Markiplier, because it's still Let's Play videos, which I'm not saying they don't require work. But the videos the game theorists produce definitely require a butt ton of editing, scripting, researching, and all that. So trust me, I know full well that the level of work that goes into my videos is far below the work that goes into the game theorist videos. On the other end of the spectrum, though, I don't really take offense to that comment. I believe the third star coin is... No, wait, it's not down this pipe, but there is something cool down this pipe, so I'll show you. Mushroom for, one mushroom for it, but before, right as soon as you grab it, you want to swim back out immediately, so that you don't get crushed by the giant clam of death. Or just power-up loss if you're level 2 or 3 Mario. I remember the third star coin's right near the end, and that final little water geyser gauntlet. Oh. So, let's go grab it. I like a little rainbow right there, which is funny because in reality, you can never ever reach the end of the rainbow. Grab this pal block right here, throw it down here. Yeah, the third star coin falls right here. Okay, so as I was saying, I know the quality, I know the amount of effort that goes into my videos, and I think I produce high quality stuff, so I'm not really going to take offense to someone who doesn't like my videos, because, hey, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you don't like my content, there's nothing stopping me from stopping you from watching, and it's not really going to affect my day one way or the other if he doesn't watch my videos.
Mario time! Yeah.
Alright, now let's move on to level 2, Tropical Refresher. Let's do it. No abrupt cuts this time because I don't have any comments to reply with. It's funny because most people comment on my videos, or at least haters do, and they comment and they either don't expect a reply from me at all, because it's like, yeah, he's never going to reply to this. He's going to just duck criticism like everyone else. Or they think I'm just never going to get around to answering the comment, or that I won't get around to answering it for a long time. So, but because I always have some sort of device next to me, we're going to switch to Firefly here so I can get rid of this blooper right quick. It takes me less than a minute, usually, to reply to quick comments like that. If I need to type a structured comment like I gave someone, oh, poop. Advice for YouTube, that took a bit longer to type out, but in general, I'm very quick with comment response, and Twitter replies as well. But if I don't see the notification, it'll take me a little bit longer. Our first star coin is going to appear right here. I wish I had something to deal with these bloopers, but I could freeze you there indefinitely. I think I might do that so I can grab the star coin and get out of here. Haha! A coward's way to success, but it does work. It is something that works. Just freeze these guys on your gamepad. While you ride to victory, don't... Oh, you hit me. Well, the midway point should be... Oh. Oh, well, isn't that just perfect timing for Nabbit to appear? But we're not going to go after... Oh, wait, we can actually go after Nabbit. I was going to say we're not going to go after Nabbit just yet because we hit a midway point, but we didn't hit a midway point. Actually, wait, why am I bothering to use the cannon? It would take longer to launch myself to the beginning of the world then it would just go back this way. He's right here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was a mistake. I should have activated an invincibility star. Well, I guess I'm going to show you guys how you can catch Nabbit if you don't have an invincibility star, so let's do it. So, in general, you want to stay above his ground and jump as much as possible, but jump sparingly, of course, because especially on this level when Lakitu's constantly above you. Ow. Now, this is the extreme, which is that you want to have some kind of power-up, so we're going to equip a mushroom really quickly before we move on. You want to get some height and stay close to the air so that you can... Oh, dear lord. So that you can get a bit more height and try and get ahead of him. But on the other end of the spectrum, you don't want to jump too high because Lakitu's up there. But with enough height, you should be able to catch up to him just like that. It's easy with an invincibility star, but the best advice I can give you...
You're always stuck back, thanks a million! Here, take this, you've earned it, and it's come in handy when you're in a tough spot! Whoa!
Is to stick to the air as much as possible, but watch out for Lakitus, so that you can get ahead of him, because you cover more distance when you're in the air. Get ahead of him as much as you possibly can. So that's my biggest piece of advice for you guys. But in general, I recommend that you just use an invincibility star and avoid the problem altogether. Alright, let's get back into Tropical Refresher and finish what we started. Why am I going into this without a power-up? I've trapped him... Oh, I was going to say I trapped him in a world of platforms, but he escaped the world of platforms, so now he's no longer trapped in the world of platforms. Anyway, so what I was trying to say earlier is that, people comment thinking, oh, he's never ever gonna respond. And when it probably takes them all day to come up with their little hate comment. And then, so they sit there all day thinking, what kind of hate comment can I leave on this guy's video? And it takes them a full 24 hours probably to come up with what pathetic little hate comment they come up with. And then it takes me like 3 seconds to come up with a comeback. And then they either don't respond at all, or it takes them forever to respond because they never expected for me to respond, like I previously mentioned. Alright, so here's the midway point, and no, I did not miss the, here's some free coins. I did not miss the second star coin. The second star coin is, in fact, past the, midway point, so let's go after it. Oh, more free coins. Can we get a 1-up? Yeah, should make up for the Nabbit lives I lost along the way. Gotta say, not a fan of Nabbit. Wasn't a fan of him in the original walkthrough, and that hasn't changed. I'm still really not all that big of a fan of him. So we're gonna go under you, press too rapidly to get your way in here, and then hit this question mark block, and then ride your way up to the top, and get ready for the star coin. It's gonna fall towards the right-hand side. So you want to catch it. I guess it caught me by. I could have sworn it fell towards the right-hand side before. Or maybe it alternates. Just be ready for it to fall to one side, and then you want to catch it before it hits this little event horizon. Because if you don't know, an event horizon, the Cliff Notes version is it's the point of a black hole where once you touch it, it's the point of no return. So once you hit this, the star coin's going to get sucked down, and you're never going to see it again. So you want to catch the star coin before that happens. So we're going to slip into this pipe right here before the urchin crushes us. And now this is very important. You cannot get the third star coin if you mess this up. So pay very close attention to what I am going to do. I'm going to tell you first. First, we're going to hit this block, get an invincibility star, and then race our way out through this pipe right here that I just tapped on the gamepad here. It's right here. Once we emerge out of that pipe, we're going to swim up to the right immediately to grab another star, and that is going to be enough, hopefully, to get us to the next pipe and get us, which is where the third star coin is located. So let's grab this invincibility star and just go. Just go, ignore everything else, and get us out of here. Alright. If we miss this first star, then that's it. But ideally, we don't miss the first star. We get a little bit of a speed boost when we have the invincibility star. Another thing is that if you don't have the invincibility star, when you hit that block, you're either just going to get a mushroom or you're not going to get anything out of it. So you have to have the invincibility star. You can't just skip straight to that block. There's a reason why I did that. So now here, just let yourself fall. Don't do anything, let yourself fall into the urchin, and then get the third star coin, and then swim your way back up to the top. If you don't do that, then you can't get the third star coin. You need to follow the steps that I presented to you. Otherwise, you cannot do this. Oh, wait, please don't crush me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did that out of impulse of not wanting to be crushed. And also, apparently the urchin respawns. Okay, let's freeze you here so that you don't crush me under your spiky weight. And is this the section with the... Yep, it's the section with... Oh, it's not the section with the angry Cheep Cheeps. I thought this was the section with the angry Cheeps. Oh, maybe that's in New Super Mario Bros. Wii when that happens. Oh, but it is the section with the bloopers. But fortunately, I have a fire flower, so I can just blast through all of you. Oh, nope, it is the section with the homing angry Cheep Cheeps. They look more vicious in Wii, though. Oh, dear. Alright, push past you and get into the green pipe. Whew. That's that, so now let's use some platforms. Or actually, can we just get it? Yep, we got it without platforms.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Yeah.
Alright, so before we go tackle Giant Skewer's Tower, I believe. Is that what it is? Yeah, Giant Skewer Tower, sorry. We're gonna go to the 1-up mushroom, or 1-up, yeah, I guess technically the 1-up mushroom. Go to the 1-up house, and get some extra 1-ups to suffice for the ones that we lost dealing with Nabbit. Game's about to fire Burazāzu coins 1-ups, collect what you can. Yeah, we know the drill at this point, Toad. Thank you for your sage advice. We're gonna collect some coins, and then grab the... Oh, that was terrible. We've collected exactly 1 Bowser so far, no 1-ups. Oh, that's 2 1-ups, which means we have 1 1-up so far, because 2 and 1 Bowser cancels out to get 1. That's... Now we have 2, 3. Okay, let's try not to get any Bowsers. That's 4. Okay, that... Oh, wait, I think we may have caught a Bowser there. Oh, now that's canceled out. Okay, that's another one. And get another one. Oh, that was perfect. That was a good run. We lost a few along the way through Bowsers, but that was a good run. We missed 4, I think. Only 3. Alright, that's 6 extra lives. Not good. Or, no, not good. Not bad. We may be up to 99 lives before we know it. That'd be nice. Even though we don't get to see Mario with his hat off, which is kind of sad. Alright, Giant Skewer Tower. Let's do it. Yes, these little spikes from the last game are back. And they're back better than ever. Or I guess better is not the term to use. This is an underwater level, which in general, not the best to be dealing with. So we're gonna grab this ice flower, and you're gonna propel horizontally. I'm glad they propel horizontally and not vertically down the middle. I think we have to go in through this little passageway right here and grab the star point, and then we're gonna keep swimming up here and just fall down once the spike begins its withdrawal, or its recession back. Now here we have to go right, I believe, to sneak our way up here. Let's swim up before you crush me. Alright, out of the water, second star coin's right here. Let's bounce off of this music note to get it, and if you can't bounce off the music note to get it, like I did there, then you can always just use platforms, but I think I'm actually going to do that regardless, because what's over here? It's another moon power-up for an extra 3 1-ups. Getting really good at using these platforms like a boss. Oh, wait, don't. Ooh, that was close. I almost just got crushed because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no. Nope. And we're going to hide. Thank you. Actually, can I freeze these things? I can. Oh. Oh! Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. So I've offset their schedule a little bit. Can we pause you both? Yep, I can. You get up here and then jump up here. Alright. That's that. Jump up down here. Nope. 1-up mushroom mine. Oh, thank Lord. Okay. Now, before we move on, we're going to head up into a secret pipe up here. There's no star coin here, but there is going to be, I believe... Oh, wait, did I do that? Oh, I did it wrong. Oh. Actually, wait, no, I didn't, because the P-block's right here. Okay. I thought this led to a secret area, but no, it just leads to this, where we can get some extra, P coins. Ah, shoot. Ah, well. Let's hit that midway point, so that in case Nabbit decides to show his face again, we will have an excuse to not go after him for a little bit, and, I don't know if that was a good option. I guess it may be for avoiding the skewers or spikes or whatever, but, now we'll be exchanging it for a fire flower at the top anyway, but I guess you can use it to fly your way up to the top and grab the star coin, or you can just use platforms, whatever floats your boat. And we gotta wait to get to the top here, and we're gonna go into this right... Oh dear. Passage right here. Don't crush me, don't crush me! No! Oh. Well, never mind. We're not going out to the Fire Flower because I forgot to go through the secret passageway. Phooey. Well, what you would do is you would go through here. You would, if I can show you, you would wall jump your way through here, and then go up here to hit a Fire Flower block around here, and then come up here, and then you would go into the door. But instead, we're just going to go as Super Mario, although we don't really need a Fire Flower to beat these bosses anyway. It would just help to have that extra buffer zone in case we needed it. Now we can jump, not that high, but still pretty high. And he's combining his little spin move from from Layer Cake Desert, so just pounce on top of him whenever he comes back up, and you should be good to go. Just don't let him get that first jump off after. You let him jump once he gets to the ground, hit him, and then wait for him to come back up, and then hit him again, wait for him to come back up, hit him again, that's it. And that's going to do it for this episode of New Super Mario Bros. U. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. And until then, this has been Gaming Magic 13. Signing off saying, hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you next time for some more New Super Mario Bros. U. Goodbye!